That's cool.
Bell over here. He's been performing in front of a lot of people.
No, not really.
And you've been studying up nursing.
Yep,
and, you've had a pretty big schedule coming up soon.
Not really. No. I got a lot of downtime. I just waste it.
Damn, all these notes are wrong.
I waste it. I don't care. I feel like such a loser out here. Just like, look at you guys are having fun. I'm out here. I don't. It's
out on the
weird.
boondocks.
I feel like the kid with the tuna fish sandwich. You know what I mean? Nobody likes me. I'm the smelly kid.
So how did your summer go?
Went swimming once.
Yeah.
I don't like water. I don't really like water. I like showers. I don't like water. There's too many creatures in the ocean or in lakes or whatever. I stay away. And I don't tan well. I burn.
Yeah.
I get freckles. I don't like it.
So what did you do with your time? Were you out on the stage for most of the summer?
No, I did some open mics, stuff like that. Trying to write like a short movie with one of my buddies.
Oh, really?
Film a short movie about road rage. It's coming soon. It's just going to be me.
And where did the concept come from?
I hate crosswalks. I hate people. Yeah. Most of them, men, women, children, everybody. Like I don't really discriminate. I hate babies. I like babies.
Babies.
I don't really like people, and I don't like people that walk through crosswalks.
You like Ray Allen, though?
I don't even like him anymore.
No?
No. Don't like him. It's over.
Oh,
He's kind of a jerk. We went through this. His mom shows up to every one of his basketball games.
Oh, yeah.
That's like, you have a girlfriend. She's like, my mom's my best friend. That's weird. Get a real best friend. Don't be best friends with your mom. It's so creepy. If anybody here is best friends with their mom, I'm sorry.
Well, Mark Foley's my best friend, and he's right there.
You guys are best friends?
Yep.
Cute. Adorable. I can tell by the facial hair.
Yeah.
Just matches.
we look alike, yeah.
You do. Yeah. You look like twins. Or lovers, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll go with the first one. I don't think there's anything wrong with the second one.
No. Yeah. Got really nothing. Yeah, just performing, trying to write as much as I can, get on stage whenever I can. And
so how much do you have written of the script for Road Rage?
No, it's not. There's no scripts. It's just me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to, suction a camera onto my window, and it's just going to be right there. Oh, it's going to be awful. And I just got to watch myself.
What happens if
me,
the
pick
camera
my nose,
falls?
put them under my seat. What?
What happens if the camera just falls out of the car?
They'll just hear. It'll just be vocals of me cursing and hating people.
And you're going to get, footage of this.
And they never know what you're saying either. Yeah. They never know. You could be like, I hate your guts. And they're just like, oh, thank you. I don't care. And listen, I can turn my vehicle into a weapon anytime I want.
What do you
I
drive?
can. And people, I could have a horrible day. A Honda Civic.
Yeah.
I've already hit somebody with it. Just a tap. You just tap into them. Hey, we've got to teach them a lesson. People think that they can just have this crosswalk. I have a beat, and they walk in a diagonal fashion. I can go on and on. It should be a straight line. You should go, put some pep in your step. If you walk and look at me and slow down, what other option do I have but to not hit you? Hit him, right? Bob over here knows how it goes. Back in the day when Bob was growing up a couple years ago, we didn't have cameras. You could actually hit somebody and be fine. You pay off the guy behind you, you're fine. It's good.
One would know.
Oh, to be young again, huh?
Man. Yeah. But anyways, we're going to go to a break. We're going to recycle two of our comedians that could sound inappropriate, but we're just going to fill in two more comedians for Alana and Eric, the two A's on our list right here. And we're going to be interviewing Nick McQuick over here. Nick Say, he's a meteorologist here in Burlington. And if we can do that, that would be great. And they're going to come back, of course, later on the show. So, Nick, how are you?
Good. How's it going, Shawn?
Good. So, how long have you been a meteorologist?
Well, I started getting interested in the weather when I was in 4th grade, and the snow really got my interest. That's how I got into it, and I never thought you could actually be a meteorologist. I thought it was going to be more of a hobby sort of thing. And then finally one day I heard about it, and that's when I decided I want to go into that profession. And ever since then I just like tracking the weather, and the snow has always been my favorite type of weather. And
Do you do snow sports and stuff? Or?
I do ski, I do play hockey.
Yeah.
So
And you play football too.
yeah, and football.
Yeah, you're well-rounded. You're
Yeah.
multi-talented. And you actually talked to Pete Bouchard too. So what inspiration does he give to you?
Well, when I found out there was a profession in meteorology, I always turned to him for the weather. One day I just turned on the TV and there he was reporting the weather, and ever since then I just said, hey, I'm just going to email him and see how it goes. So I emailed him and he emailed me back, and ever since then we just email each other back and forth, and he gives me some more details on the weather that he doesn't really give on TV, so it's more information. It's kind of fascinating too. So.
And have you guys met in person yet? Or?
Not yet. There's something in spring, the Health and Fitness Expo in 7 News, and he goes to that, so I'm thinking about going there in the spring, meeting him in person.
That's awesome. I can write an article about you.
Yeah.
And tell me what the forecast is coming up for the next week.
It actually looks really warm.
There's some of your pointing too and all that stuff.
Yeah. Always pointing at the green screen. Yeah, it actually looks really warm for this time of year. I mean, we're almost in the middle of November. And should be around 50, but we almost reached closer to 70 this week, so.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Now, when something devastating is going to happen, like Hurricane Irene that came in your rookie season here at BCAT reporting the weather, like you're a happy-going guy. Like, how do you make yourself so you look like you're serious about what's going on?
Yeah, believe it or not, it's kind of tough on TV because, you know, I like that kind of stuff when it's going to be a big storm. Of course, I hope it doesn't do a lot of damage and there's no casualties, but I do love those big types of storms, and other people don't. A lot of people hate the snow, so while I'm up there forecasting it, it's kind of hard not to break a smile. People are going to be like, what's he smiling about? It's going to snow. Yeah.
That's awesome, though. But,
Yeah.
Now, after this, you're a sophomore in high school right now at Burlington Cable Access.
Yeah.
Burlington High School. But are you going to go to college, study meteorology? What are your plans?
Yeah, that's my plan, to go to college and study meteorology. There's not a lot of colleges in Massachusetts. I think there's only like 1 or 2 that have meteorology, but there's a lot in Vermont, New Hampshire, up in Maine, and there's a couple in Rhode Island, Connecticut too. So just apply to all of them and hope for the best.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, this is Nick Sayre, also known as Nick McQuick, and we're going to get back to our guest, but after that we'll get back to Nick Sayre. Reporting more weather. Thanks, Nick.
Yep.
Oh wow, look at this. We have 2 new guests here.
It's a quick switch.
We have Bob Seibel, he won't leave. We have Dottie Parker.
I can't get out.
And Colleen Coughlin.
That would be me. Yep.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Fantastic.
Good.
Good, Sean. Thanks for asking.
No problem. So I already asked Bob questions, so I'll start with Colleen and then I'll work back to Bob.
Here we go.
Now, Colleen, tell me, over the summer, what have you been up to? Like if that's an appropriate question, if you like to reveal.
Well, I probably should have brought my diary because I know I had a few beers.
Yep.
And I probably can't recall everything I was up to this summer. But it was fun, I'm sure of it.
We were in the movie Here Comes the Boom together.
That's right.
The extras going crazy,
Yep.
cheering and everything. So,
Room full of dummies.
yeah. Yeah, that was pretty cool. All the dummies in the background, including me. But Bob got a little kick out of that.
Clue me in. Was it a movie?
Yeah, Here Comes the Boom with
kidding
Kevin
me?
James.
Oh, wow.
It's not out yet, I don't
It
think.
was in the Lowell Memorial Auditorium.
That's a nice, beautiful hall. I've seen some
They
good
were,
stuff.
I enjoyed my time there.
That's a nice place. Beautiful.
Now tell me, because you've been doing You've been doing stand-up and the eye thing. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
I'm like so talented. It's
She
just
is.
bursting out of me.
Can we get a close-up of her talentedness?
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Come on, we can get our applause for
I
that.
know. Wow. So my usual crowd is here.
Now tell me what shows you've been doing lately. You've been working with Nita Dunn closely with Johnny Peasy, and
That's not true. Sean's lying. That's not true.
that's a wrong note again. But tell me about working with Nita Dunn and Alana Sisco and everything.
Oh yeah,
you
we
guys
did.
have done.
We went out. We did some singing of songs, which was fun. Yeah, that
You
was
dressed
good.
up as a blonde.
Yeah, we haven't. Oh yeah, I
Yep.
did that with Bob Gautreau. So we did. Yeah, that was in July. We did that show, so that was fun.
And you guys going to be doing anything else together soon? Or?
Maybe in a couple months. Yeah,
Now, do you?
I don't know yet. Actually,
Do you plan?
I'm lying too.
Do you plan together what you're going to do by the week, or how do you guys keep
No,
in touch?
I took the fall off
Yeah.
to focus on other things.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of other things, we got our other guest. We have Dottie Parker here.
Fun.
Other guest.
She's the creamy filling. Look at it. Thanks, Dottie. Appreciate it.
I'm not that kind of girl.
So, Dottie, how did your summer go and your fall?
It's fantastic. It was fantastic. I've been doing a lot of stuff. I got into a car accident. I got
no.
laid off.
You got laid off?
I did.
So, what are you going to do now?
Not sure,
Yeah.
actually. No, I'm doing a lot of stuff. You know what's funny is that I got laid off from a company and I'm on their vans. Like I was in the photo shoot for their mobile vans.
Oh, that's good.
Kind of pissed my boss off, and every
Yeah.
day he has to open up his door and see my mug right there. So
So, he laid you off, but you got the last laugh.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the
Never
last one.
forget.
That's right.
Dottie Parker.
No, I've been doing a lot of stuff. I'm in a sketch comedy troupe called Sketchy People with a lot of comics. And we had a show a couple weeks ago at the Hobo Cafe. It was up in Salisbury. It was a lot of fun. And I've been doing a lot of stand-up, a lot of writing. Yeah.
And how often Sketchy People?
Well, we just did our first show. There's a lot of there's a lot of good comics in that.
Yep.
Ellen Moschetto, Michelle Mortensen, Ed Vizina, Chris Cameron, Chris Poublon, Matt Kona, a whole bunch of us. We're all working together and getting the show going. It's a lot of fun. We bought T-shirts. It says Sketchy People.
Really?
I just
That's
like to
cool.
wear it outside so people think I'm sketchy.
And where did you get those shirts? Did you get it from a website?
Hamilton
or-
Johnson, he's a comic. Yeah, he does. That's his job. He does that. So, Lynn Allman also is in our group, and she kind of reached out to him and said, "Can you make us T-shirts?" So, yeah.
That's
It's
cool.
funny. We actually had one of the scenes that we did. We had a car that we had to build, and we made it out of foam board. And we're at the Hobo trying to put it together. And I don't know if you're aware that the Hobo is a gay club, but we're trying to put it together, and it started falling. So one of the guys says, "Here, I have your solution." So right now, I have a car being held up with nipple clamps, glow-in-the-dark nipple clamps.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you know how to do it.
Yeah, so, I mean, the car's clamped to the max.
Now, speaking of clamped things,
Sorry.
Bob seems to be clamped in this chair because he's not leaving. But anyways, we'll
Just
ask.
picking up with these kids, with these girls, Jesus Christ, everybody's a kid. These two girls are saying, this is the future, this is the hope for comedy, and I mean that sincerely. I mean it, I'm dead on with it when I talk to you people, because 32 years I've been doing it, you know, I still love it. I love being on stage, but I can't stand the back room where all the BS is going on. You know what I'm talking about, the business end of it. I have no patience anymore with the people that run the gigs.
Oh, so that's
Like
why
you-
we're keeping you out here.
No, this girl here is talking about the Hobo,
Yeah.
and Ellen hired me to do the Hobo last summer. And I drew about 4 people. It was an amazing crowd that night. You know how small the room is,
I
right? But Ellen and I, we had a ball, and Missy was there.
Yeah, Missy.
Missy was there.
Yeah.
Thank God, I'm glad you mentioned that. And but when they talk about the improv groups doing that stuff, thank God, there's some flow, continuity to keep it going, because I'm not tired of it. Like I said, I still love being in front of the crowd. but I get tired of the backroom politics. That's what I'm
Well, I
trying
mean,
to
I
come up.
just do it for fun. You
Yeah,
know what
well,
I mean?